The thing I love about chess is it forces you to see the big picture. If you just get caught developing one piece or moving one area at a time, you can look up and all of a sudden you're in a losing position. The thing about it is in life, you can kind of do the same thing where you are only developing one skill, or you get so fixated on just one area of your life that when you look up, you're all of a sudden, someone you didn't want to be. For me, growing up, it was all about sports. I played sports all the time. It was all about competing, and it was all about ultimately being the very best at whatever it was I was doing at the time. And that paid off for me, honestly, because I went off to college, I got a scholarship, I got school paid for, and I had a great experience doing that. And I had this huge dream, that I was going to be this great medical research scientist. I was going to get my PhD. And so after college, my wife and I moved back to Canyon. I started working on my master's, and I was working in a microbiology lab. I was doing the whole thing. And I was teaching and coaching on the side just because I just needed extra money. And I reached a point where I was so miserable at what I was doing that I couldn't wait to go teach and coach, because that's where I was getting the most joy at the time. And I struggled with my identity at the time, where I realized I was so caught up with being the very best, and that somehow if I didn't become this great medical research scientist and I didn't get my PhD, that ultimately I was a failure, and I really struggled with that. And it's funny because chess, sometimes the move that leads you to victory is sacrificing your best piece, sacrificing your queen that leads you to victory. And never did I imagine that I was going to be a teacher or a coach. But now that I am, there's not a day I'll come to work and I love it. I wake up every day and I can't wait to be here. And, that competitive drive in me, it hasn't left. Actually, in fact, it's kind of what fuels me every single day. It's why I want to be the very best teacher and coach that I can be.